he's not even technically like good. He's a risk taker and a daredevil. He's a high flyer. That he's good at. But I wouldn't say he's one of the best. Like he's one of the best performers. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's like. If you talking about wrestling, that's like Kurt Angle.
You tried to tell me that he can wrestle better than half the current day roster, even though
That's
half
Kurt
the current day
Angle, that's
roster
Adam
doesn't
Cole,
even get to see on TV.
That's because you're an NXT fanboy. Okay.
That's
yeah, no shit.
It's not being an NXT fanboy. It's just the fact that NXT is good wrestling. Tommaso Ciampa definitely wrestled better than Jeff Hardy. That's what I'm saying. You can say Jeff is one of the most charismatic. He's one of the most like he's one of the best performers. But he can't even talk that good. But he just performs well in the ring.
If you put NXT up against the Ruthless Aggression era of stars.
Nah, the Ruthless Aggression era of stars.
You're smoking crack.
Fuck nah.
You're smoking crack. They're cleaning them up. They're clean. NXT is cleaning them up. I'm sorry.
There is not a single wrestler from the Ruthless Aggression that can wrestle better than the NXT roster.
I'm a Ruthless Aggression fanboy because I used to like people like Paul Burchill. Like that's how much of a Ruthless Aggression fanboy I am. Yeah, Paul Burchill, Brian Kendrick, and what's his name? And Paul London's tag team. Jamie Noble and Nydia. Like I'm a Ruthless Aggression fanboy, but hell no, NXT is cleaning them up easily. If we run in a gauntlet style elimination match, I think like Adam Cole easily is getting through 3 of them.
Okay. Everybody entitled to their opinions, but I just feel like, you know, there are great wrestlers in NXT, but you don't doing a bunch of flips and fancy moves.
NXT does not do a bunch of flips
Adam Cole is not a bunch of flips and fancy moves. Adam Cole is gonna kick your head off. And you're talking about a bunch of flips and fancy moves. Your favorite wrestler is Jeff Hardy. You stop contradicting yourself.
No, Jeff used to do that. Jeff is changed his
style. I want some.
You trying to say that freaking the current NXT roster is just a bunch of flips? You're bugging.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. That's exactly what you said.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Just because, no, I said there are great wrestlers on NXT. I said, okay, a wrestler that does a bunch of flips.
You did.
Oh,
you said, okay, you just want to watch a bunch of flips and fancy moves. That's exactly what you said. Don't try to sugarcoat it. You did. You did say that. You did say it's a bunch of flips and fancy moves.
Even though that's not what NXT is. NXT has never been like that.
The best performer on NXT doesn't do any flips or fancy moves. Tommaso Ciampa.
You know what? At my book, there is no best wrestler.
I'm not saying the best wrestler. I said he's one of. I mean, I think there's a best wrestler. I think there's a best in everything. Like it's just you got to categorize it.
The best ever is Chris Jericho.
If you're talking best wrestler, if you're talking about best wrestler, is Kurt Angle.
The best all-rounder is Chris Jericho.
The best all-round, the best the best wrestling performer is Chris Jericho of all time. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. The best at he's the best at doing what you're supposed to do in that ring, basically. Period. Chris Jericho. Out there talking, changing characters, coming up with things, catchphrases, selling t-shirts, doing it all, man. Like Chris Jericho, no question, hands down. The best like wrestler though, Kurt Angle. The best submission artist, I would probably have to give it to
I would give it to Shawn Michaels before I give it to Kurt Angle.
You're bugging. Shawn Michaels would have been best performer, but then Chris Jericho turned into what he turned into. Shawn Michaels is not the best wrestler because Shawn Michaels doesn't have Shawn Michaels. Kurt Angle could wrestle circles around Shawn Michaels. Why? Because Kurt Angle could do everything Shawn Michaels could, all of those moonsaults and fancy moves, but he could also technically beat the shit out of you and wrestle you to the ground and throw you around and suplex you. He could block Lesnar you while being Shawn Michaels at the same time.
So you said like best submission specialist. I'm thinking either Daniel Bryan or Zack Sabre Jr. would be really good at that.
Yeah. That's why I said it's either Daniel or Zack Sabre. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with Zack Sabre. I like him. I was hoping he would have signed with WWE, but then when I seen what they did with 205 Live, I was happy he didn't.
Me too. He's thriving in New Japan and freaking Rev Pro.
Word.
Jeff Hardy came up big in that exchange. Back in the ring now. Amazing reflexes on display. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. And Kalisto showing us how it's done. How fun is Kalisto to watch? Jeff Hardy being pressed hard here.
Why did they turn you around to finish it?
Now, here's the crazy thing. Had Eddie Guerrero still been alive, I feel like we would be having an argument over who's the GOAT, Eddie or Chris.
Yeah, probably. Eddie's like, I look back at Eddie, like, I remember, like,
he was ahead of his time by years.
Since I started watching after he died, I didn't know much about him for a while, but, like, I started, like, watching some of his old shit a while ago, and yeah, Eddie's a fucking G.
He was the first, to me, like, Seth Rollins type wrestler, that hybrid type, that does all of the athletic dives, but could wrestle his ass off in the ring.
He was also like really good, like at psychology. I looked at his match against Kurt Angle.
Like,
his Mania match against Kurt Angle. I don't know if you noticed, but whenever he was doing the small package, he put his bottom foot over the rope as like instinct. Like that was just smart as fuck.
Did Dave Vaughn lag out the match?
I think he's just sitting there.
He's trying to prove a point with Jeff.
My girlfriend was kissing me. I was paralyzed for a second.
What the fuck?
I do think you were bugging about one thing though. This is something
you
you said
right
a while
about
ago.
anything I've said though?
What?
I said, am I right about anything I've said? Oh my god.
Yes, I'm trying to remember. You were right about something. I remember me and Bam agreed with you on something.
Yeah, it would. I don't remember what.
I do think it's funny you're trying to argue with someone who's training to be a pro wrestler about who's the best wrestlers. Like, I know this pretty well as someone who gets dropped every week.
Word. And I always say too, you can't say somebody the best just based off of what you see them do also. You have to know, like I always say, like I never really was a Roman Reigns fan, but I gave him credit during that Undertaker match when everybody threw the heat on him because I said, no, it was Undertaker. It's Undertaker's job just as much as Roman Reigns to make sure he gets his ass up. And if you look at how Roman Reigns was trying to reverse the tombstone, Undertaker couldn't get swing his ass over.
Yeah. Undertaker was like beating up that fucking match.
Yeah, his fucking hips, he needed the surgery. So I was like, then I gave credit to Roman for actually standing there and changing it. You see him whisper to Undertaker the change of the finish, and then he goes into it, pushes him off Superman punch, bing.
Yeah. Roman, I don't think he deserves a lot of the heat that he gets. I'm not his biggest fan or anything, but it's not his fault that he's booked the way he is. It's not like his fault he's booked like unstoppable superhero.
I would even be happy if he just changed his fucking gear.
Me too. Dude, that was something that always annoyed me. I don't like his gear.
Why do you leave the Shield and keep the music and the gear?
Yeah, the problem I have, right, is whenever people are like surprised he's kicking out of everything. Like whenever he kicked out of a bunch of AAs, motherfucker, he's wearing body armor. Of course he kicked out of a lot of AAs. Like, that is literal body armor.
Word. I didn't even pick him. That's just crazy.
Jeff Hardy came up big in that exchange. Elusive movement there.
God damn it.
And he's heading back in.
I'm trying to outflip.
Scoop slam. You've got to be kidding. Is Jeff Hardy heading up again?
Smart. Smart. That's ring instincts right there.
Wow, Jeff Hardy gets the reversal.
That's ring instincts right there.
That was sick.
Oh, maybe not.
Ah!
That's got to be it. Interesting decision here, Corey. I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
I thought she was knocked out.
I was. I just got back up.
So early? So early?
Oh, shit.
Huh? Yeah, alright. Huh?
Shit. Shit, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that. I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Oh my, go ahead. Wait.
Off into the pin. Kick right to the leg. What a forearm. Set bumpity. Side Russian leg sweep. Man, this place is jumping. Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Why did that echo? I could hear like shit in the background with the ooh-ah.
What is keeping this competitor going? Jeff Hardy just uses the fadeaway tonight. A surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy. Nice cross body.
I can't even stand up in peace. Jeff Hardy's always jumping on me. Ah.
To the outside now. Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts.
God damn it.
Toss to the outside.
That would have been
Oh, I
sick.
tried to
That would have been
catch him.
sick if you
You
caught
saw
him.
how I tried to do it though, right? I
Yeah.
could have ran straight. I could have ran straight on, but I said, nah, I want to catch him. Rebound.
Yeah.
Boom. Ah, missed it though.
That would have been sick if you would have gotten it.
Fuck. See, trying cool shit always costs me.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. You always try to put on a good match. You don't always go for the win.
Kalisto looks to be right now. Might not have been effective the first time, but the second time's the charm.
I should have just Superman punched him in the back of the head. It lets me do it. I did it. At least it lets me do it with my creative wrestler.
Thank you.
Interesting decision there. Just assaulting the torso here. Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
I didn't even click the finisher button and it just freaking did my finisher on you. What? God damn it. I wasn't trying to hit you with it. I'm trying to hit Jeff with it because he doesn't have a resiliency.
Roman Reigns gathering attention in a hurry. A surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy. Twist of fate. Into the pin attempt. 2 count. Getting out of near
I picked up.
He's been beaten within an inch of his life. Roman Reigns continues to battle. Took the low head scissors.
Funny thing is, I should totally be the one taking the fall in this match. The only reason Kalisto would be put in this match under any circumstance would be to take the fall.
Roman Reigns is starting to feel it.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. That was supposed to knock his fucking top off.
Kalisto reverses that one. Very nice.
That would have been sick if it did.
Yet another counter. Wow, what a sequence.
Jesus Christ, Austin.
Devon should have already won the match, but I kicked out, thankfully. he changed his twist of fate finisher to a stunner, so I can't major reverse him no more. Shit.
That animation looked a lot different.
The big dog. He's getting ready for the Superman punch. Too bad Jeff's gonna reverse it because he always reverses it. Roman Reigns stomps him in the face.
Roman Reigns has outproved everyone else in WWE is a failure. Nicely done. Set buffety. Kalisto. Adios, Salida del Sol. There's two.
God damn it.
It looked to me like he had it. Nice right hand. And the luchador capitalized. Incredible resiliency by Kalisto. For the win. Two. I don't know how he's kicking out. I can't believe what we're seeing here.
God damn it.
Near fall after near fall. What a battle. Kalisto, he's got him. He's got him. And he breaks up the pinfall.
In real life, I clothesline Drew. Oh, I punched him in the face out the ear in real life. I clothesline Drew in the back of your head when you tried that. And I drilled him when he jumped just now. But I'll give the game credit because at least it did let him hit me.
I'm just not letting like Devon just hit me with his move, like not even once. Like get the fuck out of here.
Fuck.
Cover here. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up. A huge kick out from the big dog.
Fuck! Shit!
I expected nothing less, Cole. He's taking it up top.
I thought I got him.
Incoming. Here is Roman Reigns.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
It's electric. His shoulders are down.
Oh my god, the lag! The lag!
It happened because it had me focused on you. So I was trying to spear him out the air, not knowing I was focused on you. So nothing happened. I went into a damn wake-up taunt.
Yeah. What happened to me was it kept freaking stopping halfway through the count, so I was like, I couldn't time it right. That was bullshit. That was a good match, though.